Hey everybody, it's Express Written Consent. At this time we're at MetLife. Antonio Pierce. It's soccer/football, the NFL, football, and Super Bowl champion. Antonio, how you doing, man?
Good.
to
How
see
you doing?
I'm
Good.
doing great. So, have you ever thought about playing soccer? Was that ever on the?
Well, you know what? This is football.
That's right.
All right. I did think about it. I look at the field. The dimensions are about the same.
Yeah.
A little bit more running than I'm used to. You know, I need a little break. Football's about 4 to 5 seconds each, and you take a pause.
Yeah.
This is just nonstop running.
Non-stop running. It's always been impressive to me. The guys that's how they play.
First of all, you look at it. I don't think anybody's over there is under 200 pounds.
Oh no.
Nobody's over 200 pounds.
No,
over there.
it's an amazingly fit crowd. Now, did you ever play? Did you guys was MetLife up when you were playing, or no?
No, my last year is when the stadium was going to
that
open
was
up in
the shift,
2010.
right.
Yep, and that's when we switched over. We had just moved to the new training facility. We decided about it, and I had a career-ending neck injury, and
Right.
knocked me out. And obviously the Giants 2 years later won another Super Bowl. I was like, God, I should have been on that team. But yeah, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta walk away from the game when you can be healthy. You know, it's a high-risk sport. You know, high contact. And obviously, when you talk about the neck and you talk about, you know, the spinal cord, you don't want to mess with it.
And at a professional level, that's obviously you've been a professional athlete for a long time.
Right.
That's all you do. At some point, there's still just you got to be reasonable. Like you can't just.
Well, you got to be
insane.
smart. You got to think about life after football, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever sport. And for me, I'm 31 years old. I retired at that time. And just knowing what I've done in New York and outside of football life, I knew I had other things in front of me.
Yep.
And I started, you know, getting in the car business, getting into television. So the opportunities were there that made it an easier transition for me.
Now, are you a soccer fan? Do you know much about it?
You
or
know
no?
what I do? It's kind of hard for me to keep up with where the guys are, right?
Right.
Rondo and Messi.
Yeah.
And when I heard Madrid, right away I knew that, you know, that's one of the cream of the crop soccer teams.
Yeah.
So, you know, not knowing who's where.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, about David Beckham and all those guys. Not Odell Beckham, but David
right.
Beckham. So it's different. But it's the sport that I love. It's obviously something that's entertaining.
Cool.
What I like more about it is this atmosphere.
Right.
This is electric. You know, we
Yeah.
played in 2007 when I was with the Giants. We played in London, in
Right.
Wembley Stadium. And it was just like this. They were blowing whistles. It was crazy. The crowd didn't know who they were cheering for, give or take. It was just a great atmosphere. And more than anything, that's what you appreciate about sports.
It's funny how that is so universal that a crowd for sports is a crowd for sports. What the sport is, sometimes it changes.
As an athlete, you feed off of that energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you get going. Like right now, I get goosebumps hearing the crowd. And when they're doing the wave, that gets you, you want to play more. You know, the music's playing. When the crowd is into it, that's like that home court advantage
Yep.
that you see in every sport, basketball, baseball. It doesn't matter where you're at.
Two-a-days, yellow card or red card. You're
Right,
done.
right. I'm done. Well, I'm done, and the NFL's done. You can see what they're doing now. Basically, you know, they do a practice in the morning now. They walk through in the afternoon. But when I came to the league, it was 3 days. It was practice in the morning. It was a walk-through, jog-through practice, and then another brutal contact practice in the afternoon. I'm glad the NFL got red card those guys.
All
They
the
did
way.
a better job.
I like it.
Get that out of here.
All right, you've done some broadcasting, as we talked about. Terry Bradshaw.
You know what? I'm going to yell him.
All right.
Sometimes we got to slow him down. TB, he can be a little out there a little bit. He's a little wild. Just to think that he played in the 70s when the rules are totally different.
Yeah.
And you could just totally take out a quarterback.
Yep.
I think that affects him on television. So, you know, we just don't keep him on the yellow.
Punters.
Oh, I hate kickers. I hate them.
across
I hate
the
'em.
board.
Kickers, punters, I hate them.
All right.
I hate them. They don't do no work, right? They take breaks. When I'm out there sweating, they're in the pool, they're stretching, they're doing yoga. I'm getting beat up, and they're doing some other stuff, right? They're getting manicures done. I can't stand them. Can't stand them.
Love it. Sharing a professional stadium with another team.
Red card all the way.
Yeah.
First of all, too much money that these owners are making to share a stadium. I get it. Plus, it's New York. And at the end of the day, you got to be divided. You either got to be one side or the other. We don't even like those guys, right? I don't like the Jets. We got to go to battle at Del Frisco's and different steakhouses about getting tables. They come in. Revis is on the table. I got to get him out of there. So, no.
No sharing in front of the stadium.
Get those guys out.
And a little known tidbit, red card, yellow card, working for Howard Stern.
You got a green card? I need
do.
a green card.
Play on.
Throw these away. Green
All right.
card, man. That was probably my best experience.
Really?
I mean, yeah, it was amazing. It was a year after we won the Super Bowl. I had done a lot of media stuff and was starting to think about what I wanted to do after football. I had done work for Sirius Radio. Kind of approached him about interning for Howard Stern. He's a Mecca. He's a guy. He's a king of media. And I learned so much. First of all, just the man alone is a great man, Howard Stern. I think when you get to sit in a room with him and have a normal conversation off camera, he's amazing. And
That's
I think
awesome.
what I've learned in those 2 or 3 days, that helped me be a better
Oh, wow.
person after football.
You were an undrafted free agent.
Yes.
Those may not know that. Some others have had some success. Start bench cut these 3 undrafted free agents. Tony Romo, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon.
All right, so I'm definitely starting Warren Moon.
Okay.
I got to bench Kurt Warner. I got to cut Romo, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cowboy. We call him cowgirls. And they're from Dallas, you know what I mean? But a lot of respect for Tony Romo. Played against him. Actually, I'll tell you this. Here goes
Yeah.
trivia. His first pass was intercepted by who?
Antonio Pierce.
Bing, bing, bing. Now you
I
win.
know trivia.
He
I
won
know
his
it.
own trivia.
I also maybe could have guessed. You had his first pick?
First
That's
thing, he came in the game. It was crazy. We're playing on Monday Night Football. Drew Bledsoe gets benched. Tony Romo, first play action. Michael Strahan tips the ball up. I intercepted.
Awesome.
That's when we were shooting Jays in the stadium. But look at Romo now. He's still playing, making a lot of money. He's doing a good job.
Doing pretty good on it. You were a linebacker in the NFL. Start bench cut these active linebackers. Navarro Bowman, Luke Kuechly, and Von Miller.
Ooh. And I have to cut somebody.
You got to cut somebody.
This is a tough GM job here.
It's a tough GM job.
So look, I'm going to cut Navarro Bowman.
Really?
Injuries has
Okay.
been an issue.
Yep.
He's a good football player, but injuries. I'm going to bench Von Miller. All right, he got money. I don't know if he's going to be as hungry as he was last year
interesting.
after the Super Bowl, after MVP. Got to start Luke Kuechly, man.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I love the motor. I love how he plays the game, intellectual, gets everybody lined up, doesn't come off the field, doesn't miss a snap, a true pro on and off the field
right.
since he's been in the league.
Great start bench cut right there. You're a good GM, ready to go.
It's not my money, so it's easy.
That's right.
It's
That's
house
the
money.
fun part. All right, and finally, your Super Bowl win, some would say was an upset. Not you guys, but some would say.
Some other people, right?
Some others might.
Vegas,
so
some guys.
Start bench cut these famous sports upsets.
Okay.
Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson, the Miracle on Ice, and let's go Jets over Colts.
You know what, Jets over Colts, I'm a cut.
Ooh.
I think at that time you had Johnny Unitas and all the hype of the Colts, but Joe Namath, that was a pretty good team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut that one. The Miracle on Ice, I'm a bench.
Ooh.
I'm going to bench that one. And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm going to start the Buster Douglas Mike Tyson. Because that hurt my heart. I'm a big Mike Tyson fan still today, and there was no way impossible. I thought that man was unbeatable. What he was doing in first-round knockouts, the way he intimidated, the way he came in with the black shorts, no socks. I mean, it was
relentless.
It fired me up, and I was a little kid at the
Yeah.
time. And true story, I cried.
Really?
I hated Buster Douglas. I didn't buy his video games. I never wanted to talk to him. I never wanted to see that guy. He hurt the champ. That was Mike Tyson, but give credit to Buster Douglas. He took care of a guy who wasn't totally focused at that time in that match.
You're familiar with these? Red card and a yellow card?
I know red is bad, yellow
less bad.
less
right.
bad.
Yeah, a holding penalty, an ejection from the game.
Personal foul, hitting the quarterback in the head,
And you're
right?
out. That's right.
Going below, I get it.